Olá amigos e amigas, Rufino na área para mais uma análise de jogo. Título, Disco Elysium, The Final Cut. Tá, vamos analisar para vocês aí, então vamos ser breves aí na análise. Não vou enrolar muito não vou acessar muitas opções não, para a gente iniciar o jogo e ser bem objetivo. Então aqui a gente seleciona o personagem, certo? Vamos de físico. Então, vamos lá. Tá? Todas as informações na descrição do vídeo, ok, gente? E no final do vídeo, se você gostou, dê o seu like. Se você não gostou, dê o seu dislike. Vamos lá. Eu vou fazer essa a avaliação aqui com joystick, tá? Joystick de Xbox.
There is nothing ever.
O cérebro reptiliano ancestral.
Never ever.
Poxa.
Never ever ever, baby.
É muito doido.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No, you got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Tava escrito que era dublado em português, caramba. Não entendi.
All right, nothing down to fuck all, borough. Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? The song of death, like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates.
Bem doido. Graficamente, muito bonito. Tá acordando. Ó. Tomar um banho. Não sei o que é isso. Coordenação motora. É. Então acho que as habilidades que você vai... Entendi, segure tab. Tá, ele tem a opção de segurar o tab, mas ele tinha que fazer essas opções pelo controle. Ah, ó. Então aqui pelo botão esquerdo. Ó. Destaca os itens de maior relevância. Aqui afasta, aqui aproxima. Janela quebrada aqui, ó. Ué, não interage com nada. Ah, eu tive que selecionar aqui, ó, com o analógico direito. As interações, ó.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of as you slowly reach your hand towards the abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold, you have no idea who this thing is. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You are correct. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor core.
Bem doido, hein? Caramba.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it.
Ah, tá, não tem como. Olha, ele já vestiu a camisa. Vai pegar a gravata.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? This is bad. For quite a long, still ongoing. Finally, the pressure recedes. You know what you should do. Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you. You're hanging. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel it's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. The lights are off.
Casaco. Calça.
You hear a jingle. Keys are, it says, whirling in rap. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even? The morning light hurts your eyes.
Agora eu vou... Ué, tem uma porta ali? É um sapato? Sapato. Vamos ver essa porta aqui. Tá fechado. Ah, então eu tenho que ir na porta mesmo. Ó, agora tá ativo.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
Aqui tudo é questionamento. Parece que o tempo todo você tá falando, assim, pensando, falando com a sua mente, falando com os objetos. Porque você é um policial, senhora. Então, ela traga o cigarro.
Okay, cool. I won't. First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up.
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth. But you can keep it down because your body does not control you.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. I can see that. Is it?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Foi um aviso, né?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and a slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded a window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. Or there was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Sounds like you were in some real
Ela viu que
fundamental
ele
pain
possivelmente
there,
tem algum tipo de problema esquizofrênico. Ele tem uma cara meio de doidão ali, hein, pela foto.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol. You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties. The dock workers are pretty cocky. You're in a We are in Revachol. Forever.
And ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is caught.
It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have, they have names. Civilization has existed for... You're right. There is nothing. Glad to have been of assistance.
Vamos dar continuidade. lindo, mas assim, bem paradão. Espero aí que venha a ter algum tipo de ação aí, que fique mais movimentado. Ó, destaques. Aqui é o outro pé dele. O outro pé de sapato.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both, it's pretty clear a normal cop is, you may be what they call a big dick. Good, they're balanced.
Big dick. Vamos voltar. Ali era só a varanda, né? Vamos lá. Ah, tá. Tem um item aqui. Aqui, ó. Dá umas moedinhas.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out. Who knows? How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. Good. Plus, smoking them gives massive...
Meu Deus. Encontre. Agora eu vou ter que sair correndo atrás de cigarro pra fumar.
The door is closed. This door, as you hold the metal, there is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is mute and indifferent. Still no answer. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce, not to mention, great exercise. Still, you should punch a fucking hole in it. That felt good. That felt good. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not to mention, great. Still, you should punch a fucking hole in it. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce, not to mention.
Bem louco. Bem. Os caras é cheio, parece de complexo, cheio de... Vamos lá, falou que era pra mim localizar alguns cigarros pra fumar.
A man that was disdain in his eyes.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here. No, I'm...
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
That period of my life is over. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. She just, you know...
A competent work of looks like a small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua."
Look, Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Vamos lá. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Ó, o outro desmaiadão. Parecendo que um...
A colorful piece on the counter rolled out. Oh, the man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. There is only one way to awake this bone idol from his slumber.
Why the yelling man? Wait, what? No, he was just... Listen.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about it.
Isaac, haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the morning.
The dock worker doesn't.
Hello, you should...
A bespectacled man. As you approach, he narrows his eyes on the sleeve of his bomber jacket as well.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest. Good. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Completely. Does that mean... So...
This is the first time...
Where it has been...
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you.
If you're about to...
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a...
The man...
Mister.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation. So...
What? What is...
Sir.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us...
No, I...
Do you have her...
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sound...
You said you just...
What?
But you...
Yes.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You? The body was...
Behind this building.
And how do we get...
See that door there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole and you'll be in the courtyard.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
As you blow this joint...
Real mature, man.
Vamos virar de frente, ó.
You should totally sing karaoke here. Utterly threw up by other... Whether they like it.
Gente, vamos encerrando por aqui, tá? Deu para dar uma boa análise no jogo. A jogabilidade dele é bem prática. Graficamente o jogo ele é muito lindo. É uma história assim meio psicológica, meio psiquiatra, né? Meio esquizofrênica, né? Na verdade é o teu personagem conversando com a tua própria mente. Qualquer tipo de questionamento que você faz com terceiros, você se questiona a todo momento. Mas o jogo é muito bom, muito bom. Eu recomendaria ele para vocês, tá? Todas as informações do jogo, preço, classificação indicativa, tudo, todas as informações vai estar na descrição do vídeo. E se você gostou, dê o seu like, tá? Curta o nosso vídeo. Compartilhe com seus amigos para eles estarem tendo uma noção, conhecendo o jogo. E não esquece de assinar o sininho lá para você receber todas as nossas notificações de atualizações. Por hora, ficamos por aqui. Um abraço a todos.